Ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome all of you that have honored this time. Some of you were called and invited on short notice, but you're here. I also want to celebrate the team that is behind this marathon, ladies and gentlemen. Globally recognized, first of all.
It's interesting to know how far we've come. It wasn't as rosy as this, as you'll see in the different steps as we progress through this function. So yes, we're going for edition number 4. We've seen growth from just a dream to over 700 runners, to 2,200 runners, to 3,700 runners. And now we are gunning for 6,000 runners in Kasese. We have 4 objectives as the marathon. 1 is talent identification. 2 is sports tourism. 3 is promoting and enhancing a healthy living, community transformation, and climate change. And to achieve that, we've worked with numerous sponsors who have decorated this room with their pull-up banners.
A marathon is not just about the people running, it's about the people coming to support. It's about the people driving from Fort Porto that are coming up from Ribirisi, from Kunjiri, from Barara, to celebrate, to be part of the party. Unless you haven't been in Uganda over the last 3 years, I don't think you could have avoided knowing about the Rwenzori Marathon, right? Every year we are annoyingly loud. We started with 800 runners. In 2023, we grew to 2,200 runners, and last year we had 3,700 runners. We painted the country green. For those of you who were in Kasese, you might remember the really fast guy, Abel, who won the 42. Adidas picked up Abel, flew him to Portugal, where he won the Porto Marathon. And that requires. Qualifying with the time that he got in Kasese, saying he wouldn't have gone to Kasese if we hadn't paid for his transport.
We have always said that one of our drivers is to ensure that the local community benefits from the event. So 75% of those, they said they were satisfied. Tourism impact, 98% of the participants believe that the event plays an important role in promoting Kasese as a tourist destination, which will definitely help Kasese get more tourists. Social impact, 70% of participants reported increased health awareness, which is in line with one of our guiding principles. 98% of the participants achieved their personal goals that brought them to the event.
It is important to give a very good round of applause to all the organizers of this platform. Because believe it or not, this is now like the, the F1 of Uganda as a platform. So well done. So as the gentleman was presenting here, I could not stay calm because the results are evident from all different angles that you can think of. Look at it from a tourism angle, it's a spike. From an economic angle, all going up. From a social angle, all going up. From an environmental angle, we are growing, right? So guys, well done. And this is where I thank also all our partners who've continued to also work with us, just besides our UBL, because it has been a collaborative effort. Now we can organize, but if you don't have runners, then you don't have a platform. So please, let's give a round of applause to all the runners as well, who've really made this possible, and even the runners to be. So as UBL, we are here to put through our commitment that we are willing to continue walking the journey with you. We have seen where the opportunities are. So, and I know, as the gentleman said earlier, the focus for this year will be a lot on climate change. And we have seen the numbers. I think from an awareness perspective, we presented something like 43% of the people are aware of the objective on climate change. So clearly there is a lot of opportunity where we can work along. And we'll work together to see how do we now ensure that by the next time we are sat in a room like this, we are talking of double the number, 80% maybe of the awareness level. So guys, we are willing to work with you on that journey. So I'm really looking forward to this year. I know it will be bigger, it will be grand, but as promised, we shall work with you and we will continue to work with you. So thank you very much.
when the idea was birthed, I think in the Rwenzori Mountains. I don't know where Wekesa was, and I got a call at a certain point. It was actually at night, like at 10 p.m. or a WhatsApp from Moses saying we have to be part of this, and we decided we are going to be part of it. And for us, it's important as an organization because we have what we call the stands, and I keep on reiterating this message, to accelerate zero, to make sure that the environment, in which we operate, make sure that we preserve it. And every time we go to Kasese, mandatory, every year we go there, we plant 1,000 trees.
The greatest thing that we have had as Taskalite Rwenzori Marathon is actually the people of Kasese. Can we all clap for the people of Kasese? We did a launch recently in Dubai 2 weeks ago. And there were 2 runners that had just finished Dubai Marathon. And they told me, Amos, we were interviewed in front of over 50 countries, media. And when they asked them the greatest marathon they've run, those 2 brothers, they said it was Taskalite Rwenzori Marathon in Uganda. And when I asked them why, they say they never ran a marathon where the population 100% comes out to support runners. And they said they're coming back to run this year. I've never told you, some of you have not heard this. So one day, I am walking in the parking of Village Mall. I meet a guy called Alvin. We've never met before. He was the CEO of UBL at the time. Tell Alvin, I have a dream. And this dream is to start a marathon that's going to be as good as Kili Marathon. And the reality is that Kili Marathon is what Guru Moshi and Arusha. And I told him, I would like to do this. He said, Amos, we are behind you. And they're still behind us.
When Wekesa came to me and said, I'm organizing Taskalite Rwenzori Marathon, the first thing I underlined was Rwenzori. And that means it's mine. Because I'm culturally and emotionally attached to the word Rwenzori. And the Kasese people are very hardworking and we are business oriented. For us in Kasese, it is money. Even politics is not a big deal for us. So we really love this Taskalite Rwenzori Marathon and we are going to support it 100%. But also as a country, this marathon is putting us at another level. Because now if athletes can qualify to compete in international marathons using this marathon, it is putting us at another what? At another level. But we would like to assure the whole world that security is guaranteed.